So the coaster community is weird and, as you've probably guessed, very nerdy. And the thing that we like to do is keep track of exactly how many roller coasters we've been on. Not like the specific number of rides, although some people are crazy enough to do that. I mean like the number of individual different coasters that we've been on. And the way we keep track of this is by using a thing called credits, also known as coaster credits. In simple terms, one credit represents one coaster that you've been on. I currently have 38 credits, which isn't much, but I am kind of landlocked, so... Anyways, there's a lot of debate among coaster enthusiasts as to what does and doesn't count as a credit. Most people kind of have their own guidelines and criteria that they follow, so I just want to quickly share with you mine. This one's pretty self-explanatory. Some coasters like Stardust Racers and Matterhorn bobsleds feature two separate tracks, so the controversial part is whether it should be counted as 1 or 2 credits despite being under the same name. And I believe that it should be 2, especially if both sides offer a completely different ride experience. Where I think it should only be counted as 1 is with coasters like Twisted Colossus and West Coast Racers, where it's 1 full circuit. I also think it should only be counted as 1 as if the tracks are mirrors of each other, like on Space Mountain at Magic Kingdom. I mean, it's in the name. It's literally called Water Coaster, so I'm not really sure where the confusion is with this one. It's more than just a regular log flume. It does feature coaster segments with coaster elements using a coaster track, so I think it's only fair to classify it as a roller coaster. To the sea! If you build a boat, take it apart, and build a replica of it using different pieces, is it the same boat? I would say no, it's a replica of the original, and that's exactly what a retrack is. So if you get on a roller coaster before and after it has a retrack, I would personally count it as 2 credits. Simple enough. This is pretty much the same thing as retracks, taking it apart and putting it back together somewhere else. A cloned coaster would be like Batman, which can be found at Six Flags Great Adventure, Magic Mountain, St. Louis, over Georgia, over Texas. You get the point, this thing's everywhere. They are multiple different coasters across multiple different parks, so I don't understand why they wouldn't count as multiple different credits. Thanks for watching, I really hope you learned something today.